Hey, good morning, everybody. Pastor Zach here, coming to you from Allegheny Lutheran Church in Ours, Pennsylvania, on this beautiful, beautiful day. As we gather together and join in community, I want to thank you for taking some time and sharing it with me this morning. So as I was thinking about this morning, there were a lot of things going through my head, and I was stuck on a question I asked yesterday. I asked someone, and it's a simple two words, and the words are "so what," and that can be taken in so many different ways. But what I was trying to get at is what is the purpose? What is the point? When we talk about our faith, or when we talk about worship or engagement or community, what is that? What does that mean? What is the purpose behind it? What is the hope? What is the promise? We as a faith community profess that all that is behind it is God, that we have a God who loves, who cares for the world around us, who calls us out to proclaim goodness and hope and promise and invitation to the world around us, who engages us to the lost and the least and the lowest. And this is all scriptural. This is not, this is from the beginning, from, the Old Testament through the prophets into the New Testament, through Paul, through those letters. It is this constant reminder that we as the church are called to care for the world around us. And that is the purpose. How we do it is different, because we all have different gifts. We're all engaged in different ways. We all see the world differently. So how we do that, how we care for the world around us is different. Some who struggle with organized religion or with the faith that they grew up in may choose to do that in groups and nonprofits that have a central focus in their life, what is important, where they see the most good can be done. Others use it to funnel through, not funnel, to move it from religious organizations to other nonprofits. And some it's the work of the church. Last Sunday, just 2 days ago, we had our crop walk, which raised money to stay local, to feed local families, but also to go national. Because as we see, there's an increase in people coming to food banks and needing some of that emergency care for food. So there is this common thread of caring, of being connected, of engaging the world, the community around us, but also the broader world. And what does that look like, and how do we do that? So what? We gather together centered in Christ, grounded in Christ, trusting in a God who calls us together, who calls us to see other people and to engage in the world around us and to live that out faithfully. Now, it's not always easy, but as believers, that is what we are called to do. That is what we as a community here at Allegheny and those who support us and are connected with us are engaged in doing. And that engagement has shifted, as so many things have over the last 5 years, but also beyond that, because what we are seeing is new opportunities to connect. And while we understand the way of the world, I guess, how busy and how, especially for families, that there's sports and things that pull people on a Sunday morning, that we are constantly here. And it's a joy to be able to see some of those families who connect and to support us, even though they can't always be here on Sunday, but have this connection and this deep understanding of the purpose of what we are trying to do, how we are trying to engage in God's mission and live it out in our world today. And I think that's important. Um, Simon Sinek will say, "What is your why?" And that can be personal, that can be corporate, um, but it comes down to what drives you, what engages you, why are you doing what you do? And for us, I believe um, it is for the sake of the world, for caring for the world, for showing God's love, and being the imperfect vessels to do it. And that to me is very meaningful, and it gives us, I believe, an opportunity to connect and to grow and to live into that. That doesn't mean we always agree. That doesn't mean that things are always perfect, but it shows us that there is this mission that is greater than one person, than all of us, that drives us, that engages us, and that energizes us for the world around us. And I'm so excited to be part of that, and for all of you to be part of that too, whether you are local, whether you just connect, whether you watch this and have never commented or shared or engaged, but you take the time, and so I appreciate that. And so, I'm curious, what drives you? Where do you see that work, that mission happening in your life or in the world around you or in your community where you are? And if you're struggling with that, I invite you to reach out, and I will gladly walk with you through that process as we find how you can connect, but also how God is moving in your life, or how you are moving in your life to engage the world around you. I want to thank you for spending some time with me. As always, I invite you to join us for worship, for study, for engagement as we move through this and as we live into the promise that God has for us, and we live that out in our lives each and every day. Join us for worship at 8:30 and 10:30 on Sunday mornings. And if you haven't, feel free to comment and share this if this is connected with you today. Thanks so much. Take care. Have a great week, everybody. God bless. We'll see you soon.